Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another special edition live review. And what I'm looking at is the Terrapin Beer Company's Hopsecutioner IPA. This beer has been around for a while. I actually never had it. Now, Terrapin Beer Company is out of Athens, Georgia, so this is a local beer for me. Although the distribution for Terrapin beers seems to be pretty good. This particular beer is 7.3% alcohol, and it is 72 IBUs, so pretty hoppy. And it says here on the top of the label, they use a lot of different hop varieties with this. You're looking at Warrior, Chinook, Simcoe, Amarillo, Cascade, and Centennial hops. So there should be a nice complexity with the different hops that they're using in this beer. I've never had it, so like I said, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what we're dealing with here. It's a very popular beer. I've heard a lot of good things from big IPA drinkers about the Hopsecutioner. All right, the pour, very, very active. That head is actually still building there. As you can see, you're looking at probably about a four-finger, creamy, khaki-colored head. The appearance is, well, it's very clear, very filtered. There's some nice streaming bubbles going up the glass, and it is kind of a light orange color. So it looks pretty good. It's not as orange as some of the IPAs that I've had, but it's a light orange golden color, I guess. You can see those bubbles going up there. All right, let's get an aroma on this thing. Hop forward, 72 IBUs. One would expect it to be pretty hoppy on the aroma. You're getting some nice citrus. You're getting some grapefruit, some lemon, some orange. You are picking up on the barley malt. So a little bit of bready aroma going on. Not picking up any piney notes with this one. Whatever hop varieties, well, the hop varieties that I mentioned earlier, they're all imparting a citrus aroma to this beer. And there's definitely some barley malt present on the aroma, a nice bready note. It's very, very unexpected, but very nice because 72 IBUs is getting up there. So the fact that I'm picking up on the barley malt and the breadiness is really nice because I was kind of expecting this to be more of a hop bomb, and so far that's not the case, at least on the aroma. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Cheers. Okay, it's definitely hop forward. You're picking up on the grapefruit. You're picking up on the lemon, a light orange note as well. I wasn't getting any piney notes on the aroma, but there's a little bit of a pininess to the taste. There is also that nice breadiness that was on the aromas following through on the palate quite nicely. The hops, though, are already building. I can feel them building. So for me, this is not a beer that I would want to drink too much of because it's definitely up there. And the bitterness would start to become a little bit too much for me personally because I'm not a super hop-heavy type guy. I'm not a hop head. But I do enjoy the style, and I'm appreciating this beer, but this is not something I would want to drink too much of. It is a little not sticky, but the hops, the resinous qualities of this beer are very high, which for me is, it's not that it's not enjoyable. It's just I couldn't drink too much of this. The 7.3% alcohol, though, is masked perfectly. You're not picking up on any alcohol. The finish is, it's kind of wet. It's kind of sticky because you're getting the hops that are lingering, but the flavors are all there. They're all good. You're getting a nice hop complexity from this one. A lot of different little notes from the different hop varieties that they're using. The head is sticking around nicely. There's actually some nice lacing going around the glass as well. So a very enjoyable beer, an excellent IPA. Let's see. Let me give it another sip. Think a little bit more, and then we'll give it a rating here. There is a little bit, yeah, there is that nice little malt sweetness in the middle to sort of help balance it out, although I do think it's not quite as balanced as I would like it to be because it's definitely hop forward, but I mean, it's enjoyable. It is an IPA, so you can expect it to be hop forward at 7.3%. You're getting up there towards, I mean, it's pretty much an Imperial IPA, and 72 IBUs, that's pretty high as well. So it's very enjoyable. There's a nice hop complexity. They use all the different hop varieties that I mentioned earlier, the Simcoe, the Amarillo, the Cascade, the Centennial, Warrior, Chinook. So 6 different hop varieties, which is very nice. Gives you a nice complex hop flavor profile. And there is enough malt to balance it out to make it really, really enjoyable. I just wouldn't want to drink too much of these. So for a rating, I'm going to go with a 92 out of 100. It's definitely excellent. It's on the lower end of excellent for me just because the body's a little heavy. It's a little lingering in the finish. The finish isn't as dry as I would like it to be. But with this style, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And if you were to tell me that you thought this was a 95 or 97 out of 100, I really wouldn't argue with you because it probably is. But for me personally, and me not being a huge IPA drinker, this one is a little too heavy for me with the hops, but it is excellent nonetheless. So 92 out of 100 for the Terrapin Hopsecutioner. That'll do it for this live review. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and weekend. And until next time, everybody, cheers.